Hello, everybody. And yes, hi. Because I guess I just feel great waving like up like this. Also, I don't know if you can tell, this is the sun streaming in. It is morning here on a Friday, and I'm loving this light right now. And this is when it streams through my window here, and I just thought, hey, why don't I kind of take advantage of that? Although I wish I had this kind of light on there. But my window isn't quite big enough to, I need a whole wall of a window, I guess. Yeah. So welcome. We are getting deep, this week into October, planning for October 10th through the 16th, and with Indigenous Peoples Day on Monday, and also Canadian Thanksgiving, I believe. I find that really interesting. I love looking at cycles of holidays and events throughout the year. Sorry, this is just glowing up here. It's glowing. The sun's glowing almost as much as the candle. And I see a lot of my Canadian friends getting ready for Thanksgiving stuff with Halloween stuff. And I kind of want to experience that. Like, why not? One year, I think it'd be really interesting. Last week we used some of these, and I'm going to continue using some of these. Now, next week I am planning on a witch themed. I want to use a lot of the witches next, in the cauldron and the cat and that kind of stuff next week. So maybe we'll use some ghosties this time. Use at least one of these ghosties and some pumpkins, because we got to use these up. But then there's one more week after that too. So, and I'm just kind of filtering these in as well, because it's still, deep fall. And yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with these, very much so. And let's see. So this last week, this is today. I recorded some podcasts yesterday, but I need to do some of the post-processing. Quite a full day. I just released a video on this channel for 10 Minutes Better with Melinda of Melinda Plain and Simple. I've been really wanting to do an autumn decor video, and that came out today. And I had my podcast come out today with an interview with Yesha Panchel, and it is amazing. It's long form, so typically my podcasts are between 5 and 15 minutes, but this is about an hour. So I love talking with her, so check those both out. I'll leave links below. So yeah, big Friday, and then right after I do this, I'll be going live for a Friday check-in. So on Instagram, on Mondays, I pop in and ask a question for the week. And on Fridays, I hop on a live and just talk about my own reflections. And anyone who joins can talk about their reflections as well. So big day. And then right after that, I get to go get my flu and my 5th booster. This is the updated one. You have to wait at least 2 months to get the updated one. So I did get one back in August, just so I could be as boosted as possible for my son going back to school. And then, yeah, and I get to do that, come home, talk to a client real quick, and then take a nap, because I will be kind of out for at least like this evening and Saturday. And that's just how it is. I would rather do that. I'd rather do it on the weekend, so why not? Got a lot done in here. And we've been so distracted. I forgot to take a pill on Monday. And fortunately, it was okay. But we just got some really good news for our family. I'll probably talk about it next week or the week after. we're still a little like shocked about it. And no, I'm not pregnant. It's nothing like that. We have my son, and that's all that's all we have planned. But yeah, it's just kind of amazing. We're still trying to like pinch ourselves. We're just, yeah. And so over the weekend and into Monday, like we were forgetting things. We were just like, yeah, we were just in shock, and in a good way. So I'm doing these things now. There's just a little bit of like bathroom touch up. I may do that today or tomorrow, but that's okay. But I loved kind of how I love this falling leaf here. And I loved how seeing a little pumpkin here was great. Yeah, and then midweek, let's see. Can I fill these in? Sleep has been like, I have allergies, so I kind of wake up coughing right now. But for the most part, they're okay. Let's see. I'm just looking at these. Yes, and I can't remember here. This, I've been making posts. Actually, no, not on Wednesday. And then these. So, and then I couldn't think of a last one, and that was fine. The videos are up. Catching up on podcasts. I'm still working on that site. Eventually it'll happen. I did not do these. Let's look at the previous one. How'd we do? So photos and videos, yes. Focusing on showing real life, I'm working on that, so I want to carry that over. Water and sleep, yes. Inviting flow. I want to invite flow up here and here. Here. Haven't done as much music, but played some. And then candles and scents, 100%. I'm about to do my second check-in, so I'm going to go ahead and check that off. Yeah, I paid a bunch of bills yesterday. Garage, I actually looked out there and made a plan yesterday. I kind of was able to look around and assess, like, what would it take to get the car in. So mentally, I did some work on this. Physically, I think it's going to take maybe 3 sessions. I don't want to say days, but like kind of going in there 3 different times with my husband, and I see how there's space on the shelves and there's stuff on the floor. So how do we get the stuff on the floor onto the shelves? Because we have been clearing out space on the shelves, like shredding papers and donating things. And then, okay, so I do have a quick story. So I'm going to carry this forward. I find that this sticker, when I talked about spiders last week, was a little ironic because a couple days ago, we were getting up and I was making the bed, and we have a lot of spiders around here. There's the wolf spiders that are fast. They're not going to bite you, not really. And we're walking into webs outside all the time, Pacific Northwest, right? So I'm making the bed, and I don't have it here, but sometimes we don't always have a tissue box. Sometimes I just have a roll of toilet paper. So I had one near the bed, and I pull it out because my nose is running because of my allergies. And I pick it up, and I'm like, okay. And I start to roll, it. And this spider comes up and over, doesn't move, but it's a hefty one, and it just kind of comes up and over, and I do a little scream and throw it back to where it was, which was right next to my pillow. And I had to, and my husband knew what was going on. He knows I don't make that noise for anything but that. So my son was having breakfast, and so we had to like go, oh yeah, mom's just kind of laughing about something. So he came back while I was still helping my son. We kind of tag team in the morning, and he came back, he pulled all the pillows out, he pulled all the bedding and anything near that corner there, and it was not there. So I just had to, like, I would be freaked out, but I was in the state of there's so much else going on. I have to just fully accept that we're sleeping next to a new little friend every night. He's probably under the bed. But yeah, I just didn't allow myself to freak out anymore. I'm just like, it's there. It's down there. Maybe this weekend we'll try to get under there and kind of vacuum it out or something. But they're always around. Yeah. So that's my spider story. And it is what it is. I'm actually kind of amazed how accepting I am of it right now. And just rolling with it because I got way too many other things to think about. So let me try. I'm just checking to make sure the camera doesn't go blurry. I have a lot of decor here with my pumpkin and my coffee and my fall morning. And so trying to, my candle. So yeah, how is everyone's fall going? Like, I'm loving this color here. Might have to order some more if I use it up mid next year, but yeah, it's really pretty. And I was thinking about why not use gold. I can use it at the new year, but I can also use it any time of the year. Let's see if it's going to get a little crinkly or not. Because I have golden light coming in. I kind of want to just celebrate that. And we're just celebrating other things too. I have been having some lightheaded spells. I got in contact with my doctor. I'm waiting to hear back just to see. I think it's I need to drink some more water. That's because there's no kind of regularity to when it's happening. So let's see. This week there's some fun things happening, and I can't put them all on here due to location. Like, anyway, yeah, like if I give out too many details, then it kind of is obvious about certain things. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so what I was thinking was taking part of this. Let's take a shorter part. So like 7. And cutting it right about here. Am I using this right? There. Putting this here. Oh, I love this. It's not going to be perfect or exact. Nope. It was one off. Let's see. Will it come back up a little bit? If I'm gentle. Let's try that a little different way. It's fine. Let's lay that down. It's fine. I think I have a friend coming in this weekend, so that'll be fun. I definitely love that. And let's put, oh, and she loves like mason jars and candles. So I'm going to put this here. Oh, and then this is, yeah, that was one I picked up last week and put it back. We do need to, you know what? this little apple, I'm going to put it here, because we need to pick up the apples in our yard for when they come and mow on that day. And we have an apple tree that didn't produce anything for the first time we've been here through 6 years. And then the other one is going just fine. It has to do with the bees and yeah, how the bees showed up this year. I love this little candy corn before, so I'm going to do that. We do have candy corn in the house, but I don't think it's from this season. I was just thinking, we do love candy corn in this house. My son loves it. But I think we got it in the summer. Like, it's not from last year, but I'm going to put the little spider guy here and see if maybe early next week we can locate the spider here. There is a full moon, wait. There is a full moon and I did not, it's right here. So because I already have a little sticker there, and I think I'll just carry it forward here. I have this cool. So if you follow full moon's things, sometimes the energy can just carry over for the next couple days. So I don't mind putting that on there. And then, oh, this, should we put jack-o'-lanterns? Yeah, because next week's witches might be, this guy's pretty happy. And I think he should be with his friend. Like, these two are talking, right? Let's see. And that's what this is all about, is just having fun. And putting, like, and when you get your planner out, if you're into planning, like, you don't have to be into planning, but when you use your planner, let's put the big ghosty guy. I'll leave one ghost for the witch. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, like right here. I love that. Do we want 2 cats next? No, I think we can save that. I'll leave that, but let's see. Broom will be next week. Let's use some more of these leaves, because the leaves are falling, and I'm really hoping to get some pictures this next week. And yeah, just kind of like that. I feel like something should be over here. Maybe this little guy. Something like that. Let's see. And a mushroom. Do that there. Okay. Moving on. So, yeah, like, if you don't use a planner, great. If you do use a planner, great. Like, it's up to you. Not all the tools work for everybody. Okay, I did pick cards. Make sure I don't burn myself. And sometimes I do wish that I filmed picking cards, because I picked the exact same card from last week for one of these. Sometimes that deck does stick, and I'm all for, like, hey, it was a little warm, or a little, like, had some oil on it for my hand, whatever. Yeah, it could have totally happened. And I also need to hear that message this week. So both can be true. So alchemy, excuse me. Don't accept anything as a given, always transforming. Fire at your core is a constant. I have to say, for those of us who are chronically ill, sometimes that fire isn't firing all the time. And that's okay. I put like little question marks because this is just what one person's interpretation of this is. So I take what works for me. So what I liked about it was turn rubble into precious gems. Precious. I'd say kind of similar things about whatever doesn't work for you. You can use that as compost for something in the future. So you learn from it. It's information. And we can take the things that have fallen apart and build them into something better. And actually, our good news was very much kind of along those lines. I think I could share it next week because it is becoming more official. But yeah, it's definitely like things weren't great and we turned them around. So, and then this was the card I picked last week. And it's independence, nonconformity, living life on one's own terms without people pleasing. So, yeah, doing a lot of it. I'm just doing my own thing. Just doing my own thing. And then Ace of Shells, which I have picked in the last few weeks, is happiness, abundance, gliding through waters of love and serenity, moves at the pace that's right for them. Definitely. And thinking of Sunday Dawn, and I collab with her on Tiny Tidy Tuesdays, and she went to Hawaii and got to see the turtles there, and I'm kind of picturing the turtles she saw. And then 3 of Candles was the last one, and that's embrace magical collaboration. And I thought that was really poignant for today. I was releasing the 10 Minutes Better with collab with Melinda, and then the interview I did a couple weeks ago is finally live today with Yesha, and it's just like, yeah, collaborating brings magical things. So let's see. I'm going to write these on the side. I stopped doing the lines here, and I'm kind of liking that. It's just that there's a little list here. So, and I'm going to leave a little padding here because those pumpkins need a little space. Alchemy. And then 7 of air. Ace of shells, which is water. And then 3 of... So we have air, water, and fire. And then the full moon is kind of like waning off here, and that is in Aries. So letting go of what doesn't serve our full and present front-facing being. Like who we are and presenting outside of ourselves, how we are to others, kind of that Aries energy. What's next? I feel like I'm missing something right now, but I don't know what it is. So I'm going to put my icons on. We have been doing this kind of every other. I'm practicing. Trying to think. We might want to do the order here, the food order, and pick it up here. Yeah. We'll see. But at least it's on there. All my meds are caught up right now. We already had one delivery, so it's just our Friday delivery. Our little milk guy. Last week, he actually apologized. I drink oat milk, and my husband does a lot too, and so we ordered 2 oat milks. He's like, I'm so sorry, I can only get you 1, but that's okay. We're moving forward. And we were just fine. It really helps as someone who is chronically ill to have somebody deliver something to your home. It's a big helper. So that's for my newsletter. I used up the books there. I think I could use this one for the planner for next week. Whoa. Let's see, what else? Plants I've been kind of doing almost every other day, but my favorite is to do them on Mondays to check on my plants. And then it has been really helping to record here on Thursdays. Still want to try to do that. And then lives, let's see, do I want to do orange? Sure. So just like my Fridays are pretty busy. Still keeping this open. I still don't really want to do these. Excuse me, because I have a work planner. So I won't be doing that. Now our sync up times for my husband and I. Oh, the spider's in the way. Whatever shall we do? We do one then. We do one here. And then we do one. It's kind of a peachy color. I guess it doesn't really match, but oh well. Do one there with the family. So I think that's it for those. And then get my markers. And really still enjoying this brown one here. Just putting in some space to do that. Oh, and I had forgotten. Oh, almost forgot. Almost dropped something. I did really like, and I forgot to, let's see, just kind of highlight these a little. I feel like it really draws your eye down and reminds you to take care of these. Reminds me. And I'd like to do that. Hey, since the week's over, why not? I'd like to carry these over, so. Not really at the point right now where I'm trying to establish a bunch of new habits. I'm trying to really focus on these. Posts. A lot of these are doing pretty well. It's still that watch videos in my other website that just carry over and over, and that's okay. Yeah, I might leave that one blank and not put the marker on it just to kind of see if there's something else. I like, it's not quite the same, but I like these kind of colors right now for fall. And yeah, it's coming out messier than I thought. Like, I would love for this to be maybe a little straighter or something, but it is just what it is. And I have other more important things to do. Yeah, I love how this looks. And then maybe partway through the week, if I just have nothing, I'll put that there. With carrying these forward, let's do those really quick. Easy one here, just write flow. And then water and sleep. I guess I should have put shots here, because I did get those. Well, I'm just about to get those. I'm going to leave here shortly for that. I'm going to just put real life here. Whoa. Sometimes my brain goes a little too fast. Okay. Real. That's what happens when I'm writing, is my brain just gets so fast that it can't keep up with my movements and it gets all jumbled up. So definitely want to play some music this weekend. It just feels so great with fall. And then candles and scents are just my jam right now. They're just my jam. And then that website, definitely, and doing my check-ins. And And then I gotta come up with another. I have an idea for Tiny Tidy Tuesday. And then this is kind of open right now, actually. Yeah. Huh. And I did pay some bills. I don't know if I paid a whole bunch, so I don't know if we're going to have too much here. I was still waiting on one more bill to come through, and I have not seen it. Well, two more. So they're bumping around in insurance land, you know. Just time spent together as a family there. So let me see if I can put my dots on real quick, and I think that'll be about it. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of looking at these going, huh, I got more done than I thought I would. So, yay? Like, really? Okay. I'm bad at celebrating. I'm bad. I'm not practiced at celebrating. Let's phrase it that way. I have not practiced regularly celebrating. We do small celebrations, and then I also, that's what these reflections are for, is like looking back and going, huh, I did get that thing done that I really wanted to get done. And so how do we pause? How do we say, like, I'm not just saying like, oh, good job, pat on the back kind of thing. No, I need to pause and sit into this feeling of, look what you made happen, because that's what I'm striving for. Whenever I'm doing things, I want to feel that satisfaction of getting them done. So if anyone's new, flow for spiritual growth and things like that, I feel very settled in my spirituality. And so what I do is I take that energy and flow it into other areas of my life. And I could say it's almost like happiness or momentum or something that this is. I'm inviting here too. Oh, there's something else here that I can't put on my calendar, as I kind of alluded to earlier. That's going to be really cool for a fun thing this next week. But anyway, that's how flow works for me. Anything else? Yeah, my son has a doctor's appointment. His feet are kind of growing and hurting him a little bit, so we want to get some support. We might have to put some inserts in his shoes or something, because he has like a lot where he's pretty active, so I want to help support that. Yeah, and a friend coming into town. Kind of probably will have to slow start this because of all the shots this weekend. We'll see how that goes. And the last thing is, here I decided to start putting in like things I'm grateful for. I usually journal about these things separately, but I thought it'd be kind of nice to just have a whole bunch down here. So yeah, I could have swapped these. Now that I see that I have a shorter list area, and I did it the opposite. Next time, right? It's fine. It's fine. So I might do some of that down here. We'll see. I think that's it. Yeah. It's a shorter video. I don't know why exactly. I'm kind of looking around. I mean, I know I need to do this, but I don't usually do that. Okay. We're good. We're good. Thank you so much for joining me. The sun, I don't know if you can still peek it. That's the sun coming in still. And I'm going to sip some more coffee. Pumpkin spice at home. You can DIY that. The Trader Joe's pumpkin spice sprinkle. It can make your coffee taste just like any pumpkin spice you can get anywhere else. I think that's it. Thank you everyone for joining me. And until next time, I hope you all are enjoying fall if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. If not, enjoy your spring. So enjoy the transitions as they're going on right now. Bye.